Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's We're Behind the Camera, and I appreciate that you're here with me today. So we meet in the Krugersdorp farms, somewhere in the Krugersdorp, and we are testing out the CX5 on gravel road, the updated one. Talking about updates, I want us to just start on what is new on the CX5 before we get on the road and talk about the drive. Visually, you really need to look at it twice if you're not used to the CX5. However, the LEDs have changed. Looking at the grill as well, there's now this red accent that is just only on the Akera. That is like, it's adding just some spark to the grill as well. Then it has this 3D effect kind of a thing that is happening inside. And then the smile that is hugging the grill now, it's smoked as well. And then you look at the bumper, you will see that they've now deleted the fog lights and they've made it rather sportier than how it looked before, because it was a little bit, I can say, soft. And looking at the car itself, you get this black packaging on the Akera. It only used to be there on the carbon edition actually. Coming to the side, you'll see that we have gloss continuing all over the body. This paint is amazing together with the gloss that is happening on the cladding, going down to the doors there, the covers there, down there, and then it's just talking to these black rims, man. I mean, the carbon edition as well, it has, but doesn't have the gloss cladding actually. Coming to the back as well, you'll see the bumper has been a little bit redesigned, but not too much. It's just so ever subtle actually. Now, you will also notice, if you know the CX5, that these tailpipes are bigger actually on this Akera, only on the Akera. Then of course you can clearly see the LEDs at the back, they've changed as well. I used to love the previous ones, but these are amazing as well. Then we get inside, and that's where there's subtle changes. Like there's now red stitching on the Akera, and looking at the seats, I don't see anything that changed there. You look at the top, you'll see that now there's black roof lining, something that was not there before, and I like that. It makes this car to look rather premium just a bit. And then the LEDs inside as well, inside the cabin, they've changed the way they are, the design. In front, I really struggled. I didn't even see anything that changed really. I looked and looked and looked, and yeah, I didn't find anything that changed, like looking at the dashboard and so on. Quite disappointed that we're still getting this 8-inch MZD. I've seen bigger screens internationally, and I thought we're also gonna get those, but yeah, unfortunately we are where we are. So let's get to the road. And that's how the cameras look. It has a 360-degree camera, of course, this one and the individual actually, because now I would understand that for all-wheel drive purposes, people might be taking them off-road and so on, and this helps a lot when you're doing low speed, and with this view you can easily just see what's on the surface actually. And then when you're driving, once you hit 25 to 30, I think, then the camera is going to turn off. Then yeah, you're on your way. So we are in the top spec Akera, right? This is the only diesel variant you're gonna get on the lineup, because now this is actually not only the diesel variant that you're gonna get, but the turbo variant. Everything that we're getting is naturally aspirated. The 2.5 that we have in the country, the Skyactiv G, doesn't have turbo as well. Other people might feel sad about that, but you know what? It might have tipped the scale when I'm thinking about the kind of tech that they need to put into that. Of course, the cost might have been just above this one, and I'm not sure if people are going to be as receptive. So I think Mazda is trying to tiptoe into making you feel comfortable in paying more money for the CX5 than what we are paying currently, because it ranges from around 493,000 for the lowest spec active variant, and then it gets to the 730,000 for this particular one that we are in right now. So you can imagine already that if people have like some brand loyalty surrounding other cars and so on, yeah, they might find it to be a little bit more expensive. But I'll put like the pricing below, and as well I'm still going to do a review. We're going to talk pricing, we're going to talk competition and so on. Now we are mainly just on this road to try and understand how this car behaves on the gravel road. So look at it this way. We are in one of the most reliable cars in the world, according to like Consumer Reports, multiple awards that CX-5 has been winning. Mazda has been in the news for reliability lately, and thanks to this car as well. And I have to say, for me, one of the best ways to see that is to take it to the gravel road to see if all the screws are really tight, hey? And if a car can handle the gravel road with less rattles, less struggle and so on, I tend to respect it more, because I do love some gravel travel. This is one of the all-wheel drives that you get on the lineup. It's the other one is also in the individual. The 2.5 liter individual has the all-wheel drive as well, and in here, of course, it's the all-wheel drive only. When you get there, if you want the Akera, you're only going to get it with the all-wheel drive. For me, I have to say, I respect how it's handling this car, this road rather. Honestly, if it wasn't for this sanitizer here, you'd feel that there's little rattles. Of course, there's also a child seat right now at the back, but the rattles are so minimal. One thing I like, I didn't know how this G-vectoring thing works. I thought it's just, one of those gimmicks things that are just in the brochure that you see, okay, it's G-vectoring, it's helping you to control the car. But wow, the way, the gravel is a little bit slippery than the tar road actually. But when you are on a tar road, I didn't even feel the difference. So, okay, fine, this car, how does it keep me in control? Because I just feel it like any other car. But in here, I really can feel that when the tail is about to just, take that slippage a bit, it helps you so much to just gain control. I don't know, it's so subtle, but if you've done a lot of gravel, you will feel that it's putting you back in control so that you don't end up losing control. And if you find a sandy area, you don't find yourself losing control and going outside the road and then crashing and so on. And then we get to the comfort. Wow, I don't know if it's this road or it's this car, but I have to applaud both, because this road is well maintained the way it feels right now, and this guy is handling it so well. If it wasn't for these noises that are just coming with the stuff that I have in the car right now, you really wouldn't tell that, yeah, we're really on the gravel road. Of course, there is some rocks that are hitting underneath, and you can feel obviously it's different, but wow, this thing can go. And I think if it was a long distance journey on a gravel road like this, I would be enjoying it. I wouldn't be feeling like, wow, I need to find the tar road right now, because I find it to be one of the best on the road. Like the noise that is coming in, the 19 inches that are on this, they are quite big in terms of profile, so they are handling the noise so well. I'm not finding it to be losing control. I'm not finding it to be sounding like it's gonna fall apart anytime soon. I am literally impressed with how this thing can drive on gravel. Wow, Mazda. And the screws, wow, you tightened everything. I think this is probably one of the best, literally one of the best drives I've done on a gravel. I'm really impressed. I am really, really impressed. Wow. For you and I, that's it for now. And I appreciate that you've been here with me. I'm still going to give you a full report on the car. I'm still going to do one last video, including the much requested Haval H6 comparison. Then I'll be done with it. Thank you very much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. And I am out.